Yep, we're starting this one as an egg. Welcome to the terrible lighting of this desk. Vanity. There's a difference. This one actually does have a mirror. That way I'm not doing this the entire time. Yep. Hello. Oh, that's new. What does the crown mean? Dang. Hi, guys. You been okay? Yeah. I've been really busy. Well, dang. I've been really busy. I did not completely unpack, did I? I've been really, really busy. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been working on some stuff. I say that, and you guys don't see any of it, but you will. I didn't unpack from the last convention I went to, so now all my makeup is in here. At least some of the stuff I need. Dang. It's like, yeah, that's new. I've never seen that crown thing before. This is like setting straight. That goes on after. Yes, I've been working on business type things and own mental health stuff. Shifts in life. I've been busy too. A lot of cosplay stuff coming as well. I know. You have been really busy. It's been a while since I've talked to you. I reached out to you about the ruler, and that was it. For context, in Denmark, there's some rulers that like fold out, and I could never find them. Turns out they're all at antique stores. Hello. I'm glad you're okay though. Yeah. I'm switching job type stuff, so there's a lot of that going on. I'm missing brushes. That's fine. I can start without them, I guess. Glad you're okay though. Yeah. Where's? There's a lot of really good stuff going on behind the scenes that you guys will get to see soon, hopefully. There is a new video in the works, like long-term video type thing, you know what I mean? Not a short, an actual video. May I tell you something I'm working on? Absolutely. I always love to hear about other people's projects. I forgot that my notifications were on. I'm gonna just... Boop, there we go. I'm sure that was annoying. I'm sorry, headphone users. I'm finally on summer break, though. Also been hanging out with more of my cosplay moots. Well, that's good. I'm glad there's more than just two of us hanging out with you. I'm working on an axe for Quackity. Ooh. What you using to build it? Like, are you using foam, cardboard? Since you're going to not Las Nevadas quickly. It's almost my birthday as well. It is January 11th. right? Wood? I was gonna ask if you were gonna use wood, but I was like, I'm not gonna throw that out there. That's crazy. Are you, like, experienced working with wood then? Like a carpenter? Or is it, like, your first time trying something like that? Turning old? You're not that old. You're just a baby. Just a baby. It's just my dad cut out the axe shape. That makes sense. Dads seem to know everything there is about wood and or metal. Or aluminum or whatever, all the different types of PVC. Excuse me. I just ate. All the different types of stuff like that. Okay. Also ordered a lot of cosplays, making new one myself. It's always rough trying to figure out which type of cosplays I want to, like, order the outfit online or which ones I actually want to sew myself. Because when you sew it yourself, you're able to make it really, like, fit you, and you're able to compete in it, but it's also a headache because it takes more time. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it takes so much time. It's stuck. There we go. I'm missing sponges and such. Did I release Alphabet on this side of the platform? I think I did. The sponge is not in here. Where did I put the... There was a makeup sponge that I would use for the black color, but it's gone. Start moving stuff around. All my spaces in my room are a mess currently. So if I start looking around for stuff, that's why. I'm very unorganized at the moment. It's life transitioning, jobs and storage areas and everything. Hi, Lemon. I usually do the more difficult ones online, except for my Victor cosplay I made myself, of course. Yeah. That makes sense. For me, there are just some pieces that you can't buy online unless you really want to spend that much money on somebody else, on an Amazon version of that costume, in which case, why not just make it yourself? If you have the means to, of course. But that's my thought process. It's like, why not just buy, why would you buy a costume that costs that much, when you can literally just make it yourself, and it would be better than Amazon? I think this was the brush I used for black, but now it's like, it's green because of Alphaba. I was trying to wake for the first time again. Bongo Stray Dogs. I've never watched that. I have been watching more anime, but I've not watched that. I've been watching anime with a few of my friends online. Anime's interesting. I'll say that much. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I was watching, Dandadan, I think that's how you say it, last night with them. I watched the entire first season with them last night. I was up till 5 a.m. Almost. 4:20. Watching anime with them. And, I cried at it. Which, it's gonna sound really funny, because most of the series is just very quotable silliness. But there's, like, one part where it got really serious and actually, like, cooked so hard that it made me cry. I've been working on Chainsaw Man cosplay for a while. Epic. I want to cosplay Power from it. I think I talked about how I wanted to be Revive since all the things that people are doing scared me. So I decided to just be quackity. Fair enough. I would say if you still really want to do Revive just do it for yourself then. If you don't, completely fine. I understand. I think we did talk about that. I think the last time that I streamed, which was a little while ago. I don't want to use this green brush because I'm scared. It's not going to end well. I'm just going to get green on that side of my face. Need to watch BSD. BSD is so good. I'll look it up. Yeah, I watched Chainsaw Man by myself all in one day, since you only really need 5 hours to watch it. So I watched it in a matter of 5 hours. Felt like crap afterwards, but I did. And I want to cosplay Power from it really badly. I can do most of the cosplay. I have most of the stuff already. I just need a wig and eye contacts, and then I'm ready to go pretty much. I have most of it here already. Like, I have suit and ties and whatnot. I have slacks, dress slacks. So, like, I could definitely do it. I wish contact lenses weren't so expensive, but you know. That's how it is, I guess. Especially since, there is some contact lenses, man. I will go off. I'll not do that here, but I can just go off on contact lenses. Ah! I might just get this stuff in winter and pretend I'm not cosplaying him. Real. I've only read the manga, but I'm cosplaying Denji. The chainsaw version. Ooh, that's epic. I had a friend who tried to cosplay Denji, except for we went to the convention, but the wig didn't come on time, and he has, like, brown curly hair, so, like, he just looked like he dressed in suit and tie for an anime convention. He looked like he was going to a fancy dinner. Like, okay, he was carrying around, like, the plushie with the dog. I don't want to say the name because I'm going to say it wrong, but it still was like, oh. And when the wig did get here, it didn't even fit his head. Bro's too big-brained. I saw the convention I went to most recently. I saw I'm doing this for highlighting when I do it, finally put the black on. But I saw a full chainsaw Denji at the most recent anime convention. Well, not anime. PopCon? I went to PopCon. I'm not even going to keep it a secret. I went to PopCon as Tails the first day and Alphaba the second. And then I didn't go the third day. And I went with some friends and we did Sonic characters. So, like, one of my friends did Shadow, but they did Sabrina Carpenter's Shadow and they made the outfit themselves. It's kind of epic. And then her sister did Knuckles and I did Tails, but we did not have a Sonic. I don't think I've ever posted in Tails. I think I did on my Instagram. I'm still waiting for the pictures from my friend who hasn't sent me the pictures. Well, she has sent them to me, but they're blurry. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Totally 100% didn't want to, like, post those pictures weeks ago after the convention. It's fine. Bro, I've been wanting to go to conventions. They're very fun. I'm going to South Alabama Comic Con in September, and also Pensacon in February. I don't think there's very many other conventions that I have planned except for, like, FanX. And that's pretty big all on its own, so I'm not sure I'm going to any others other than that this year. And that's all the way in like September. So September-ish, I think. I need to... I think I'm just gonna have to use the green one and suck it up. Because it is black, so it won't... It'll cover it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I remember going to one when I was 11-ish, I think. I'm surprised you went to a Comic-Con when you were 11. They're not exactly the most child-safe places on the planet, considering most vendors and how they keep their art. That's another bone I have to pick with conventions. If your Comic-Con is going to be kid-friendly, or whatever your con is called, if it's going to be kid-friendly, then the vendors need to not be selling that kind of art. I feel like. Because it's just... like, trying to take my sister in there, and I get it. People do want that art, and that's completely fine. If you want to draw it, that's fine. But also, you could do yourself a favor, and the people going there who don't want to see that a favor, and, like, put it behind, like, a curtain or something. It would just, you know, some of us don't absolutely love women getting objectified. Words are hard, y'all. Never doing that again. Bonjour, Mr. Chicken. So, yeah. Message to all conventions from me, who is a small creator and a cosplayer that go to them. Please take care of the artist alley. There are a lot of really nice artists there who do phenomenal job and have wonderful art. Like, all of it is wonderful, but we also don't all want to see that kind of stuff. You know how some members have, like, a list of, like, their stock? They should do that, but so it's not all out for sale. Yeah, there was one vendor who I saw who did that. Like, she had, like, a box, and on it were warnings, obviously, and you could open it to look in, but at your own risk. So if you didn't want to see, you know, like, NSFW type stuff, you didn't have to. Like, it was there, and it was obviously for sale, but not everybody had to see that. And it just made me happy that they were thinking, oh, there's going to be all sorts of people walking through, not everybody wants to see that. You know. It was really nice. They were nice. They were nice people. Yeah, we've taken some of our younger family members, like, just gone with them to conventions before, and trying to be the one to look out for all of that is also kind of, I mean, you're gonna see it, obviously, but it's just not fun. I had to take my sister to look at art, and of course I want her to be able to look at everything and maybe get to choose and buy a few things with her own money that she earns from doing chores around the house, right? That's normal. Having to guide her through that and making sure that, like, we skip all the booths that could possibly be problematic for a small child is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, controversial point for the day. Yay. Decided that if it matters enough to me, I'm just gonna say it. Anyway, how are your guys' Mondays going? I realize I haven't asked that question yet. How are your guys' Mondays? Mine's been pretty busy. Is my chat turned off again? I might switch to my computer. Plus it has a better setup. Okay. Come with me, chat. Time to do. We all know YouTube likes to make us do. Oh my goodness. OBS. Oh, okay, it's open. The chat's working. Okay. That's good. Whoa! Okay. 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 So yeah, how your guys' Monday going? Hello, Onyx. How is your guys' Monday going? Aside from the rant I'm sure we're not ready for. How are you? Good. Busy. Very busy. I've been working away at setting stuff up. It's good. That's good. I focused. I locked in. Oh, that's quite bright. That is quite the contrast. I assure you, in the mirror, it's not as much of a contrast as it shows up on my phone camera. Oh my lord. Okay. It shows up so much more on the phone camera. Why is that? What? I don't know how to fix that. It is what it is, chat. It is what it is. I've run out of things to talk about. Oh no. Was not expecting that. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. I have been working on setting up something. As I'll tell you guys since there's not many people here. I've been setting up the ideal small shop for cosplayers. At least props for cosplayers is what I've been setting up, and that's why I've been so busy. It's why you guys have not been getting as much cosplay content as I normally would like to push out for you guys. It's gonna take a while to finish setting all of it up. Obviously, I need to fix this. Okay, now do I really want to powder it? I think maybe at least my eyelids. Wish there was a better way to blend this. There's really not. Got it. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. It is 4:20. Okay. What am I doing? I lost the plot. Normally I would try to powder it to make it look like my own skin. I might just do that. It's gonna lighten the dark side. It's okay. See, like, whoopsies. I'll use a brush to get the excess of it off. I think a good question is, what are some cosplays that you guys would want to see in the future? Or like, what genre of TV show are you guys really interested in right now? I'm very curious what the masses have to say. Unless this is just not working anymore. In which case, oh well. There's not much I can do except for switch over my computer, so. I need to get myself some white powder or something. Because every time I do this, it makes it just look skin tone in certain places, and I don't like it. But I need to powder it somehow. Wait a minute. Do I not have a bigger brush that's just like... It's not bad. Just to get the extra stuff off. I just made it worse. Oopsies! The only way I can fix that is to add more face paint. Oh well. It was nice and clean while it lasted. Okay. At least it's not coming off of my fingers. That's just what I want to not happen. I'm gonna switch over to computer, I think. Okay.